Welcome to Nifty Notions from So Very Easy. My name is Laura, and do you have any idea what this is? Now I know that's not a fair question because I'm not giving you a close-up shot, but it's not a sewing machine needle, it's not a pin, it is a snag tool. And I've had mine for many years. It's a little bent, but it still works. Let me show you exactly what a snag tool is. This is a snag tool. It has a sharp point on one end, and the other end is a little rough, sort of like Velcro. And that roughness helps take care of snags. So here's a snag in my favorite sweater. So in order to get this snag from the top into the back side, I'm going to use this tool. Take that sharp point and put that point right in the middle where that snag has come out. If you have a loose knit like this sweater, you're going to be able to pull that snag down and just make sure that that little loop catches onto these teeth. Sometimes just a little turn is all we're going to need. And then when this tool is pulled into the back, it takes the snag with it. And now the snag is on this side. So it cleans up that front. With those looser weaves, we need to twist it just a little bit to grab hold of the snag. But as your fabric gets finer, you won't need to do that at all. So here's the snag that has come off of this sweater. I will put that point right into the area that it came out of. And in this case, because it's a long thread, I just will wrap it a little bit and then pull it through. So that thread or that snag is now on the back side. Here's a brand new top, and I did snag it. You can see that little snag right here. Because this is a very fine shirt, I won't have to twist it all. Put it in the same hole. Pull that tool from the front to the back. I know this is hard to see, but those teeth will just pull that snag right into the back. So we can't see it at all. So that snag has now been pulled to the back. Even though this is a small snag tool, it will work for these heavier knit sweaters. We just need to put that tool right through that hole, stop, and just make sure that that wool is being gripped by that end and get pulled. You can see how that's being pulled to the other side. So my sweater has been repaired and it looks just like new. So this tool is really as easy as that. We're going to put that sharp point through the hole that the snag came out of. The end, which is this rough part, is going to hold that snag and it's going to get pulled to the other side. I'll put a couple of links in the description so that you can see the different options that we have. The hardest thing about this little snag tool is knowing where it is when you need it. So I like to keep mine right in my top sewing drawer so I know where it is at all times. And that could be why it's a little bent, because it's been knocked around for a very long time. This is one of these tools where you didn't know you really needed it until you have it, and then you realized you really needed it. And that is a snag tool. Thank you for joining me today on So Very Easy. Feel free to subscribe and come on back. Let's see what we're talking about next time in the sewing room. Bye for now.